everybody, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my pet channel. So sorry for the way I look. I literally just woke up and I am exhausted and I don't feel that good. But so as you can see from the title, I am going to go and get a baby or two today from this lady on Craigslist. Like, I don't know. I don't know if she's a breeder or if she's just someone who has guinea pig babies. I honestly have no idea. I'm gonna be real with you. But she has really young babies, like one that were just weaned off of their mother, and I'm going to get her females because there's all boys and I believe 2 females. So I'm going to be getting 2 of the females and putting them with Kevin. So there is a very high percentage that it'll work with Kevin because babies don't fight back with older pigs because they're not dominant. Babies aren't dominant at all because they don't know to be dominant, especially if they're freshly weaned off their mother. But these babies are going to be like the size of my hand. I don't know if they're going to be able to squeeze their heads through these bars, so we're going to have to test out that theory once we put them in their hair if it works out. So it's going to be 2 little baby females. I haven't had babies since Mocha and Latte. Mocha and Latte, I believe, were 4 weeks old when I got them, and I believe these babies are about the same age, and Mocha and Latte were like the size of my hand. The thing that's going to be, you know, a little hard is baby guinea pigs need alfalfa hay and alfalfa pellets, but alfalfa hay and alfalfa pellets are very like high in nutrients compared to Timothy hay and Timothy hay pellets. And if the babies are living in the same cage as Kevin, I do not want Kevin eating alfalfa hay and alfalfa pellets all the time because Kevin is already 3 pounds and he doesn't need to get bigger, like too much bigger than he is, because I don't want him to be like obese. So I will probably buy a small bag of alfalfa hay and give it every once in a while. It is completely fine if baby guinea pigs don't get that alfalfa every single day, but that's just something that I'm gonna have to do to make sure that Kevin doesn't overfeed himself, because he definitely will. Yeah, I leave in about an hour to go get them. I have to drive about 40 minutes, and then I'm going to come back home. I'm going to set up the playpen in this room, and I don't feel safe doing it in my living room because of how small the babies are. Like, I just don't want to deal with that with my cats and stuff. So I'm gonna set up the playpen that I have in here, and then I'm gonna put Kevin in there with the babies. If it doesn't work out with the babies, then I honestly have no hope at this point. Like, the highest percentage of bonding that works is always with babies and adults. So if it doesn't work out with the babies, I honestly just feel like Kevin doesn't want a friend. Like, I don't know what to do at this point. But hopefully it does work out, because chunky Kevin right here, it would be so cute to see him with 2 little babies, like tiny babies. This cage is completely fine for 3 guinea pigs. It's a 3x6, and especially because they're baby guinea pigs, as they get older, I might make it a little bit bigger, but when they get older, I'll have a house by that point, I'm assuming. I'll be able to give them more room anyway. Yeah, I just deep cleaned his cage a couple days ago, but when you bring new pigs in, especially babies, to a new territory, you're supposed to completely change out all of the bedding because Kevin's scent is all over this, so he's already protective of it. So I'm gonna have to like do a deep clean of the entire cage, work on trying to bond the babies with Kevin today, which is pretty exciting. And many people have been asking when I'm going to try to bond Coffee and Beans. I'm going to be doing that this next week. I will be filming that, so that'll probably be a video, if it works, a video that will be out at the end of the week that you're watching this video. So stay tuned for that. I have really high hopes that it's going to work because they are not aggressive through the bars with each other at all. Like, for the first day, Beans was like chattering and like rumble strutting, and then ever since, like, there's been no issues. So I'm really hoping that it works with them. I don't think it'll be any issues because of the age difference, and Coffee is like a very calm pig. So yeah, I'm hoping everything works out. I only have about an hour to get everything ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready myself, and I'm going to set up my carrier. I'm only gonna take 1 carrier with me because tiny babies are gonna fit in that carrier, so. All right guys, got the carrier all set up. I just like to put a little like pad bed in there and then some hay. Drive is not too far, so I don't have to worry about any of that. So I have everything prepared to go and get them. I won't be filming when I get there, obviously, because like that's awkward, but I will be filming on the way there and on the way back, and I'll show you them in the car. I am like so excited to get babies again because I haven't had them in forever. And I just wanted to mention the reason why I'm just getting some off of like Craigslist and like looking at Guinea Pig Finder and stuff is because the babies at the rescue that I work with, they're already safe and they're already healthy, and I know that they are going to go to a good home because they are at the rescue. The reason that recently I've been going to Guinea Pig Finder and Craigslist and everything is because the pigs usually on those websites are not being taken care of properly and they don't have the best life. So I'd rather give those pigs a better life than taking one from a rescue that already is going to have a good life, if that makes sense. So I love the rescue. I will definitely be going back to the rescue in the future if I want more pigs, but you know, there's tons of babies on Craigslist, unfortunately. It was really sad to see all the listings of like, my guinea pig had babies, and like all of the babies were shoved together in one tiny box, and it was really sad and I hate seeing it. So that's what we're doing today. All right guys, I just finished putting some sweatpants on and now I'm gonna go get the babies. So let's go ahead and go there. I am driving there, so I won't be able to vlog there, but I will probably be in the passenger seat on the way back, so I'll be able to film them in the car and everything. Let's go get the new edition. Alright guys, I just got back home from getting the pig. This was a really weird, funny story. I didn't realize that these babies came from the same place that I got Mocha and Latte. I got Mocha and Latte on like this really like country farm, like way out in the middle of nowhere. And I got them like almost 2 years ago, so I totally forgot the location. Like I knew we were going to the same city, but we pulled up and I was like, this is the exact same place that I got Mocha and Latte. So these babies are from the same person I got Mocha and Latte from, so I don't know if they're like a breeder. Mocha and Latte have been super healthy since I got them as babies, so I don't have any concerns with these babies really. One is 6 weeks old and one is 3 weeks old. The 3-week-old one was just weaned from its mother a couple days ago. If you guys didn't know, guinea pigs need to be weaned from their mother from 3 to 4 weeks old, because as they get older, they can, and the male babies can impregnate their mother again. Like that's how fast their reproductive, like guinea pigs reproduce so quickly. So I did get 2 females. One's a little bit older. They're both scared to death. Honestly, I had the little 3-week-old baby like against me in the car, just like holding it against my skin to keep it warm. It's so tiny. It's definitely small enough to squeeze through the bars of this cage. So I'm gonna have to like double bar this whole cage up. So let me show you them. I'm gonna put them in a playpen for a little bit while I eat. And then I'm gonna try to put them with Kevin like in the playpen together. So they are both females indeed. I checked to make sure this one still has like the little umbilical cord area. So this is the 3-week-old, almost 4 weeks old, they said. Little female. She is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Like I started crying when I got her because she's literally the sweetest and cutest little piggy I've ever seen in my life. This is how big Mocha and Latte were when I got them, and now they're like 2-3 pounds. I miss having babies and I'm very excited for this. So this is 3-week-old. Looks like it's going to be an Abby, just like Mocha and Latte. And there's that baby. And then the other one is a little bit more skittish than the little tiny baby is, and I'll show you her. She's been hiding the whole time. This next one is an American crested, I believe. Like the hair is like crested. She's a little bit more skittish and like on edge and just scared, it seems, but she's still very sweet too. This one is the 6-week-old. She is obviously a lot bigger. So as you can see, in a 3-week period, they go from that size to this size. So they grow very quickly. So there is an American crested, has like the same colors as Kevin and Spice. And the reason that it's a crested is because the hair does that thing on its head. And she has the same eyes as Beans, like the really big dark eyes. She looks very similar to Beans. So yeah, these are my 2 new babies. These are the last babies I'm taking in for a while. I told myself my limit is 10 guinea pigs and I have 9, and that's perfectly fine for me. Hopefully Coffee and Beans bond well so I don't have to deal with them bonding with other pigs in the future. But for right now, this is my limit. This is what I'm happy with. This is what I know I can handle the best. And hopefully it'll work out with Kevin. If it doesn't work out with Kevin, I'm going to be just giving up, honestly, because I just feel like Kevin does not want a friend. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set up my playpen that I have in the middle of the room and just put the girls in it for a little bit, let them get comfortable. Then later we'll try to do the bonding process with Kevin. The reason that I'm immediately putting them with Kevin instead of waiting like a week or 2 is because they're so young now. I want to introduce them to Kevin as young as I possibly can before they start getting their personalities and attitudes and like fighting back with other pigs. Since they're very, very young babies, physically they don't have any health conditions that I can see. They look healthy, and I know that they won't pose a threat to Kevin's health or anything like that because they're just tiny babies. So yeah, let's go ahead and set up the playpen. All right, guys, I just took the little hiding home away from them just so they don't have anything that they get protective over or anything. They're too small to even really try, but I put some veggies in there and now I'm just gonna put Kevin in here. So hopefully it works out. He looks so big compared to them. Y'all, I'm dying right now. This is the cutest shit I've ever seen in my life. Kevin, be nice, baby. So it's been like 10 minutes. I mean, Kevin seems pretty happy. He keeps popcorning around. He lets the baby go underneath him. He's not trying to fight with either one of the babies. And this is the best bonding I have ever seen with Kevin. Like usually Kevin from the start is just very, very timid and aggressive. He has not shown 1 ounce of aggression so far. It's only been 10 minutes, of course, but babies don't seem to really bother him too much. Like he's sniffing them and he'll do that, as you can see. But yeah, see, he's popcorning. Like, oh my god. I literally started crying earlier because I was like so happy for him. Like, he looks so happy. So they're gonna start doing their territory stuff eventually, where they're going to start, you know, doing some humping and just like doing the whole territory stuff. But see, the babies don't even care about Kevin. Like, he's gonna be their dad. He's just doing that to the baby and then he's just running away. And now he's eating. I think this is going to be a really, really good trio. And don't they all look so good together too? Beans is watching up here. Oh my gosh. I'll keep filming some stuff for you guys if anything cute happens, and I'll keep you guys updated through the whole bonding process. But for right now, it's looking really good. I'm not lying, you guys, like, I literally started crying because this is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Kevin will not stop popcorning, and all of the girls and him, like the girls and him, were all sitting together in a line eating together. There has been zero aggression so far. It's been about 30 minutes. I have not seen one negative sign between any of them. So this is a really, really good sign. Like, I don't see how it couldn't work at this point. I mean, it may be worse once they get older, but females don't typically get like really, really crazy when they hit their teenage spurts like males do. So I'm not too concerned about it, but look, they're like all eating together. They all look so cute. They look so cute. Look at the baby. They're both babies, but look at the tiny, tiny, tiny baby. Like, this is the cutest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, I can't even put into words how happy I am right now. This is the perfect matchup right now. Like, oh my God, Kevin's their father. It's been an hour, and I would say that this is a success so far. I mean, this is like the easiest bonding I've ever had to do in my life. They're all popcorning. There's no aggression being shown by any of them. It's amazing. It's working so well. So I'm going to go ahead, and while they're just getting along with each other, I'm going to start double barring all of these grids, because that 3-week-old baby is definitely big enough to be able to squeeze through these. So I need to double bar the whole outside of the enclosure. So I'm gonna do that while the piggies are just getting along over here. I double barred all the way around, as you can see. So instead of it being like enough where the baby's head could stick through, there's like lines. So hopefully that will deter the very, very tiny baby over there not to run out. I wish I had some coroplast to put in here to maybe make like a wall of coroplast, but I don't have any coroplast at the moment, and I can't fit coroplast in my car right now because honestly, who cares? I have like a lot of stuff in my car for like storage and stuff. I'm going to now change out the bedding because all of it smells like Kevin right now, so I just want it to be fresh. And then I'm going to put all of them inside of it. I don't have any concerns with this not being a good pairing. There's literally been 0 issues. It's been over an hour now. Kevin's been laying down, splitting his legs, and just running around with the babies. I think this is a success, and I think it'll be good going ahead and getting put inside of enclosure. So let's go ahead and clean this and put some new fleece down. All right, I just finished decorating their enclosure. I totally forgot to film it. Like, I was doing everything, and then I was like, wait, I did not film any of that. But here is what it looks like. These are the new liners that I made myself. That one and this one I made myself. It's about like a 2x4. That's what I made. It's a little bit bigger than a 2x4. It's like a 2.5x4. And then I put the new litter boxes with hay, got that hidey home. That can be used as a hidey home, that can be used, and that one. And I also have a little bed I'm gonna put in here as well. But let's go ahead and put all the piggies in here. As you can see, they have been pooping a lot, and baby poops are disgusting. Like, they smell so bad. I don't know why they smell so bad, but they smell way worse than adult poops. But as you can see, the babies are sleeping together underneath that. It is so cute. As you can see, Kevin is just kind of chasing around
the older baby, but the older baby is not fighting back at all. She's just popcorning and she thinks it's like a little game that they're playing together. So yeah, as you can see, she's like popcorning. There's no aggression or anything towards him, so that's why Kevin's doing so well with them. The little tiny baby is over there by the hay bin. Looks like we're using the water bottle. So I did 2 of the water bottles that I use for all my pigs, and then I put my new water bottle that I got from PetSmart right here just to see how it works and if I like it. And I put that one a little bit lower so the baby can get this one because these tend to kind of raise up a little bit when there's not a lot of water in them. So I really like the way that this attaches to the cage so far, and it seems like the pigs know how to use it. I still have a water bowl in here, and as you can tell, this is why I hate using water bowls. I replaced this water like 30 minutes ago, and it's already disgusting because guinea pigs are gross. There they are. I mean, I'm literally so happy. I mean, this is just like the perfect bonding experience in my opinion. Like, hopefully I'm not jinxing it, but Kevin hasn't done anything to be aggressive or anything like that. I think he's just like kind of fathering them a little bit. Like, he keeps like putting them underneath him, and then he'll like nudge their faces with his nose, and he'll like kiss them on the mouths and stuff like that, which is really, really cute. Look how tiny. I wish you could really see how tiny this 3-week-old baby is, because it's the like smallest guinea pig ever. Like, it literally, look how tiny it looks next to Kevin. They're so happy. She's like running around and popcorning. I haven't seen the little baby popcorn yet, just because I don't think she knows what popcorning is because she's too young. But yeah, as you can see, Kevin just kind of like mothers them. Like, he's like their parent. It's really cute. I really like it. And they keep going behind the litter box, which is kind of annoying. Like, Kevin, he might do it now. He went behind the litter box and started throwing the litter box with his nose, and that was infuriating. But yeah, here they all are. They seem really, really happy. Oh. I'm probably gonna stay in here and watch them for the next couple hours just to make sure that the little babies can't fit through the grids. I didn't double grid it across the back because, I mean, I don't need to because it's against the wall, so I didn't do it back there, but all of the other grids are double grid. So hopefully everything will be okay with the little baby. I'll keep you guys updated if anything new happens. Guys, the baby jumped onto the bunk bed. I haven't even had Kevin try to jump up on the bunk bed yet. And then the baby's on the bunk bed. Oh my god, that was so cute.
Okay guys, so it is the same night as me bonding and getting the new baby girls, and they are all doing amazing the entire day. There was one instance where I heard some screaming from the pet room, and you know, that's normal, they weak sometimes, and it just sounded a little different. So I checked my pet camera, and when I checked my pet camera, the 2 babies were running around the pet room. So they somehow escaped from the cage even though I double barred it. So I made a barrier, because I don't have coroplast. I don't have coroplast walls. I made a barrier all across the cage. Cardboard boxes, like I just cut little strips of cardboard boxes, and I placed it all around the outsides of the cage. I have no idea where they escaped. Like, there was no evidence of their escape, but I rounded up the little girls and they have not escaped again. So I'm hoping that tonight they won't try to run around and escape. So I actually, instead of giving them 1 litter box, I went ahead and I gave them 2 litter boxes. It does take up a large majority of their cage, but since they're babies right now, I'm not too worried about it. The reason I gave them 2 litter boxes is because having all 3 of them in the litter box at the same time, especially as they get older, is going to be just kind of crowded. So I had an extra litter box and I put it just kind of like this. The pigs are playing this game with each other where they like to throw the litter box around with their heads, or Kevin's doing it, and they keep moving the litter box in different places. So hopefully it stays in this place. But I have Timothy hay, and then like in the corner I'll just shove a little bit of alfalfa hay for the babies. And then we have their pellet bowls here.
Got a little bit of poop, not too much for the first couple hours. They've been in here about half the day. Got the 3 water bottles and everything. So they're all doing really well. They're sleeping together, they're eating together, they're running around, popcorning. There has been no aggression from any of them. The little tiny baby girl, she's just vibing, like I love her. So I'm gonna give you guys their names real fast because I did think of their names today with the help of my patrons on Discord, and we figured out some names. I wanted them to be like spooky Halloween related because it is October. So the name of the 3-week-old right there, that is Salem. And then this girl right here, her name is Kijo. I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but when I looked it up, there was a couple different pronunciations, but in Japanese, it basically means like witch. So Salem Witch are their 2 names together. So Kijo, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that correctly, but one of my patrons had that name idea and I really liked that it was Japanese too. Apparently it's in Japanese like mythology, and she's like a demon witch, which is pretty cool. She's not evil by any means, obviously, but some names. So here's little Salem and Kevin together. Watching this baby with Kevin literally has made my whole life, my whole day. Like, he's so gentle with her and he loves them. Like, he follows them around and makes sure that they're just okay. And when they escaped from the cage, he was literally like climbing up the cage screaming. So he was like concerned about them being outside of the cage. Like, he's such a good like father to them. And I love that. He used to actually be a father before I owned him. He actually had like a whole litter of babies that he was like taking care of. So I think he's just, you know, going back to his roots with the baby. So yeah, here is the little update for tonight, but I'm about to go to bed and I'll give you guys another update tomorrow. It is the afternoon, so it is feeding time, as you can see from all of the pigs biting the bars, waiting for their food. So on today's menu, we have 9-ish cups. It's a little bit less because Beans and Coffee both don't really eat vegetables that much. Beans will only eat lettuce. He will literally not eat anything else, but we have green leaf lettuce, piece of bell pepper for all of the ones that will eat vegetables, and then we have some parsley. So let's just go ahead and give the vegetables to the pigs before they go crazy. And I do still need to clean their cage for the afternoon, so please ignore the poops. Here we go, girls. Oh, the baby's screaming. Do you want some food? So this is first time giving bell pepper to the babies, so I don't know if they're going to eat the bell pepper. Hopefully Kevin doesn't eat everything before the babies do. Yeah, like I said, Beans will only eat lettuce. I've tried so many different types of vegetables with him and Coffee. Coffee's not interested in literally anything. We talk about how messy Coffee is. Like, I literally cleaned this probably 4 or 5 hours ago, and now it is completely messy again. Also, you guys probably want an update on the new pigs. So here's Coffee. He's been doing great. I opened up the bars in between them about a week ago, and they have not shown any aggression with each other, so I'm gonna try to bond them in the next couple days. I'm hoping when I try to bond them that they will start eating vegetables together, but so far them being able to see each other doesn't make them any vegetables. So never had a pig that didn't like vegetables before. I still give Coffee like little pieces just in case he wants to like try it one day, like out of just a miracle. I'm kind of giving them a little bit more than usual because I feel like Kevin's going to try to eat it all before the babies are able to get to it. It does look like the babies are underneath the bed together eating that piece of lettuce, which is good. But you know, Kevin's a little chonky man, so he loves vegetables. Like, Kevin goes crazy for vegetables. So yeah, they actually haven't been pooping as much as I expected. It looks like they're all pooping a lot in the litter box, which is what I wanted. So I'm happy about that. They do keep pushing the litter boxes around though, and that's getting kind of annoying. They will literally hit the litter box across the entire cage. Really annoying me because then the babies can't get into the litter boxes because he pushed them all the way together. So I have to keep coming in here and separating them. So all of the pigs are doing well. I'll show them all real fast because I know you all like to see them. There's Mocha and Latte. Here's Pumpkin and Spice. They have gotten so much bigger since adopting them from the Oakhurst guinea pig rescue. And then, yeah, it's kind of hard to show Beans because he runs. There he is. He's very skittish. He has gotten better since I brought him home, but he jumps like very quickly of any noise he hears, so I'm working on him with that. And then we have Coffee. Coffee likes to scream like all day, every day. And then I come in here to see what he wants and he's just doesn't want anything. So he's a talker. But yeah, good news. The babies didn't escape from the cage last night, so I think my little cardboard barrier that I made around the cage worked out. It's not the prettiest, doesn't look very nice, but it's working. So that's all that matters. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog for the day. As you can see, I'm just like tired and kind of stressed out a bit. I have been getting attacked a lot on social media today from like YouTube, Instagram, like all over the place. And it's for like stuff that really upsets me, to be honest. People accusing me of things that aren't true when it comes to my animals, getting called names, and nobody wants to be called names, you know? I'm used to being called names, obviously, because I've been a YouTuber for over 10 years now. I made my first YouTube video in 2010, so I've done videos for a long time now. And I've always gotten hate comments, but when it comes to like my animal care, I want to strive to be as best as I can my animal care, and I feel like I am a really good animal owner. Like, yes, there's obviously some things that I am trying to work on, but being accused of not caring about my animals more than others and stuff like that has really just gotten to me today. And I had a like really intense panic attack earlier, and I've just not felt very well. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm like pale and I just feel sick, and I'm just like really stressed out because I just keep getting attacked on social media. So I did turn off all of my messages on my pet Instagram. So I do apologize for all of the kind people who love to send me messages asking for advice and stuff like that. And I wish I could answer all of you guys asking for advice, but unfortunately I can't. I have so many, or I had so many message requests on Instagram that I cannot go and look at all of them because I get so many a day. It's really hard to keep track of all the messages that I get on each of my accounts, so I do apologize for that. If you have any questions, it's easier to comment on my YouTube videos, but even then I have a hard time answering those too. I'm just going to take time for my mental health, and I'm not going to be reading as many comments, and I don't have messages turned on anymore just for the sake of my mental health, because I want to spend as much time as I can with my animals and focusing on them, and I don't want to be focusing on the haters and trolls on the internet trying to tear me down for taking in animals and loving them and giving them an amazing life, because I work really hard. I'm editing and filming all day, every day, constantly, all the time to give my animals the best life, because I make my money from making content on YouTube and Patreon and Twitch. So I work really hard, have all this extra money to be able to give my animals the life that you're seeing now. So just please keep that in mind. Like, attacking a creator on the internet is just pointless and it's stupid. You wouldn't like it if somebody was attacking you nonstop for things that you don't really have control over. Like, there's nothing more that I can do to make people like me, and that's fine. I don't think everybody's ever gonna like me. I mean, I have a personality that a lot of people hate. That's fine. But if you don't like me, just keep it to yourself, unsubscribe, unfollow me. You don't have to leave the nasty hate comments. Like, it's not necessary. The guinea pig community is usually a really positive place. I love the guinea pig community. It is one of the most positive communities I've ever been a part of. Everybody usually welcomes each other with open arms, even if you're not taking the best care of your guinea pig. Guinea pig community will literally take you in with open arms and give you nice advice on how to take care of your guinea pig properly. And I really love that about the community. All of the other animal communities like rats and hamsters and all of that, those communities tend to be a lot more negative, I've seen. So I usually try to avoid those communities, and that's literally the reason. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the main reason why I don't make rat content and mouse content as much as my guinea pigs is because I don't like the communities of the rat and hamster and mouse communities. They're all very negative. They're not nice to each other. I've left so many Facebook groups for rats because everybody was just demeaning and condescending and rude to each other. Nobody was helping each other, and it was just a lot to see. So that's another reason why I don't make as much rat content, is because I don't want to. I love my rats, but like I said many times before, my passion is my guinea pig. My dream one day is to own a guinea pig rescue or to work with a guinea pig rescue, like as a foster maybe. Like when I get a house, I think I'm gonna contact the Oakhurst Guinea Pig Rescue to see if I can be a foster. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but that is one thing that I did want to say, that the Oakhurst Guinea Pig Rescue, where I got pumpkin and spice from and where I did all the guinea pig bondings with Kevin, they are currently doing a fundraiser because they're trying to raise money for all of the guinea pigs that they have at their rescue. They have a lot of guinea pigs
pigs in need of medical care at their rescue right now. And they have about more than $20,000 worth of money that they need to raise to be able to treat all of these rescues that they have taken in, because people are not taking care of their guinea pigs like they should. So they are having a fundraiser. I will put a link for it down below. I believe if you donate like $5, you get entered into a giveaway where you can win all of these amazing guinea pig items. They have these handmade signs, and they have guinea pig tunnels and beds and stuff that Etsy owners made for them. And they have all of this amazing stuff that you could win for just donating even $5. So if you have some extra money to support a rescue, an amazing, amazing rescue, guys, I'm not even lying. They work so hard to give these guinea pigs amazing lives. The rescue, the fosters are amazing, the owner's amazing. Every single time I've gone there, they have been so happy and positive, and you can just tell that the love that they have for guinea pigs is just, it's so overwhelming, the love that they have for guinea pigs. You can hear it when they're talking about them. It's incredible. That's my dream one day, is to own a rescue, but I know owning a rescue takes a lot of money. So if you guys would like to donate to them, I will have a link down below. I also have their Instagram down below. You could win some fun guinea pig stuff, so that's always fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry for the little rant at the end, but I like to get personal with you guys every once in a while so you can kind of get an idea of my life and me as a person. I don't give you guys too many details of my life because, you know, obviously I like a lot of things private about myself, but I do want to keep you guys updated on how I'm feeling when it comes to the content that you're gonna see on this channel. Moving forward, this is my limit with animals. I told myself my limit with guinea pigs is 10 because I know that I can handle 10. I have 9. I'm content with this. Hopefully Beans and Coffee bond this week. Everybody please pray to the guinea pig gods that they bond this week, and I will have all paired guinea pigs. Everyone will be bonded and it will just be the perfect world. Hopefully. I'm really, really hoping. Trying to have more hope now that I got Kevin paired that everything is going to work out, but this is my limit. This is my animal family and you guys are seeing it. So excited to make more guinea pig content, and I will be making more rat content too. But like I said, I only do other animal content every once in a while just because my passion is guinea pigs, like for my YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out the Oakhurst Guinea Pig Rescue down below. I also have my Patreon down below, and on Patreon you get behind the scenes content, especially of my animals. So like when I decorate, when I have updates on my animals, I usually post them on Patreon. I also have my social medias down below. I do a lot of animal updates on my Instagram story as well, so I'll have that down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!